GCSE question of the week, week 25. Okay, the diagram shows a 5-pointed star. All of the 10 sides are the same length. Find the sides of the angle marked X. Okay, so all of the 10 sides are the same length. By the symmetry of this shape then, I think that means that this shape in the centre is a regular pentagon. It's a pentagon because it's got 5 sides, and it's regular because all of those sides are the same length and all of the internal angles are the same. So if we label that interior angle there, that's the same as this one, same as this one, same as this one, same as this one. Okay, and I think those interior angles of that pentagon are going to be the key to working this question out. Okay, so we need to find the interior angle of that regular pentagon, and there are a few ways to do that. We could use the formula interior angle equals n minus 2 times 180 all divided by the number of sides. That's true for regular polygons. If you've learned that formula, we can use that one straight away. If you don't know that formula, we could use the technique that divides that up into triangles and multiply 180 by the number of triangles. Or what lots of people in my group have been doing is working out the exterior angle first. Okay, because it's a little bit simpler. So the exterior angle of a regular polygon, in other words, this is the external angle. The exterior angle of a regular polygon is 360 divided by the number of sides. So all we've got to do here to work out the exterior angle of this regular polygon is 360 divided by 5. That's the number of sides, and I make that 72 degrees. 360 divided by 10, that's 36, double that, we get 72. So that's telling me that E is 72 degrees. And that's the same on this side as well, because that's the exterior angle for that regular polygon on that side. So we know we've got 72 degrees here, and we've got 72 degrees here. So we can see that actually calculating the exterior angle in this question was more straightforward than the interior. Okay, we've got one less step to do. So we know 72, 72. We can add those up, 72 plus 72, or 72 times 2, I make that 144 degrees. So how are we going to work out x? Well, x has got to be 180, the sum of the interior angles in a triangle, subtract that 144. And what do we get there? We get 36 degrees. So x equals 36 degrees. Okay, higher tier question. The diagram shows a square inside another square. The area of the blue square is 32 square centimetres. And apologies that there should be a little superscript 2 there. Okay. The area of the orange region is 40 square centimetres. Find the distance marked x in the diagram. Give your answer in the form n root 2. Okay, like the last one, there are lots and lots of ways to do this. Some of them are easier than others, so we'll go through the most straightforward one. Okay, the most straightforward one is to realise that the area of the blue square is 32 square centimetres. Therefore, the side length has to be root 32. That's root 32, and that's root 32. Because if I do root 32 multiplied by root 32, I have to get the area, and that's 32. Okay, and what's the area of the orange region? That's 40. Okay, so the area of the orange region is 40 square centimetres. So what's the total area? Well, the total area is going to be 40 centimetres squared plus 32 centimetres squared. That's 72 square centimetres. So the area of this whole big square here is 72 square centimetres. That's everything. Okay, so we can write an expression for the side length of that big square. Okay, that's got to be root 72. So root 72 is this side length. Oops, I've written a 3. Root 72. Okay, so we're nearly there. We know that this side length is root 72. And we know that this is root 32. And we know that this is x, so we can form an expression for x. And that's going to be root 72 subtract root 32 equals x. Okay, so we've got to get our answer in the form n root 2. Alright, so okay, we can put x equals, or root 72. Well, root 72 is the same as 36 times 2. And that sounds good to me. 36 times 2. Subtract root 32, and that's the same as 16 times 2. So what we've done there is we've chosen two factors of the 72 and two factors of the 32 to get one number that's a square and one number that's 2. Okay, because what's going to happen now is we're going to say, well, that's the same as root 36 root 2, subtract root 16 root 2, and that's the same as, root 36, I can do that, 6 root 2, and root 16, that's good, I can do that, 4 root 2. So now I've got x equals 6 root 2, subtract 4 root 2, that's easy. 6 root 2, take away 4 root 2 is 2 root 2. So x equals 2 root 2. Okay, if you got there, very well done. Okay, as I said, there are other ways to do it. You could set up a quadratic equation using x plus the root 32, and then either use the quadratic formula or complete the square. It's slightly trickier than that method, but either way, x equals 2 root 2. See you next time.